What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we need to continue from where we left off in yesterday's video with the option and possibility that there could be one last breakout left for cryptocurrency and XRP. What we've noticed is developing patterns of possible breakouts, possible bullish signals and bullish fractals forming on most of the major cryptocurrencies. For example, XRP here we have pulled up is forming what appears to be what looks like a fairly large bull flag formation here, lower high, lower low pattern. These typically lead to breakout formations here. I'll pull up bull flag pattern and you can see what this actually looks like here is it's almost like a lower low trajectory, a lower low move followed. Well, first we have an impulse wave up, a flag pull, and then we have the flag down, a corrective wave, and then usually how we enter is how we exit, and we have an impulse wave back up, typically the same size as the one that put us into that flag bull. And this is very consistent here, you can see right here, and that's pretty much what looks like is forming on XRP. It looks like we have what appears to be a flag pull up, followed by a lower low pattern here. You can see the impulse wave, the corrective pattern, and then what we're leading for or expecting or anticipating is a breakout outside of this. That's truly what I'm anticipating and expecting to see take place on XRP, but all the other cryptocurrencies look really good too. Same thing, the same pattern is happening on XRP or on Solana here. What a coincidence. A similar movement on XRP also seems to be forming on Solana. You can see right here, flag pull up, followed by a lower high, lower low pattern down, and this could ideally send us higher, and that's what we're expecting here. You can already see we rejected the bottom support, then got rejected off top resistance, and here we are consolidating here. What we're looking for is confirmation. What we're looking for is to fill this gap and hopefully breach through that and explode to the upside. Now, this could be as early as the next couple of days into next week and then see that rally, or we could start to descend downwards here and then see the breakout. There's a lot of these options, a lot of these opportunities that we have to figure out before we buy in here, but inevitably you could trade within the pattern or you could wait for that confirmation to break. So lots of patterns to look at. Consolidation taking place within Ethereum here. Bitcoin, same thing happening. We definitely have some sort of resistance. We're nearing all-time highs. This is like it, and it looks like it wants to topple over here. But again, ascending broadening wedge, bearish pattern. Stock market at a high, also anticipating correction to the downside. So guys, keep your eyes peeled on all these cryptocurrencies because more than likely what we are going to expect is a correction to the downside. And honestly, you probably want to get in on it before you end up missing out here. So definitely pay attention to this. Lots of things to go over. With that being said though, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. Now really quick, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember BYDFI is doing a trading competition. There's 8 days left in this competition, almost pretty much a week before they pick a winner here, which is going to be pretty cool. As you can see, the total prize pool is $10,300. A quick refresh reveals that the current prize pool is at $10,600. Now, $96 million in trading volume is absolutely insane. We have the current rankings right here, the top 5 people that will most likely be the top 5 people, but anything can happen in a week here. And how the prize pool is split, which is super cool, is they offer, you can see, the initial prize was 1,000. We're currently well over that, 10K right now. Probably going to end up at 15 to 16K. And it increases every million in trading volume, which is super cool. But the first 5 people will split 80% of that prize pool, which is insane. And for those that are like, oh, there's no point, there's no way I'm going to get anywhere near that amount of volume. The cool thing about this competition is anyone has a chance of winning at least something. You can see here, 20% of this prize pool is going to be distributed to 5 traders with volume over just $100, which is incredible if you ask me. That means $100, $10 deposit, $50 deposit with a 2x leverage can get you entered into this competition with the chance to win 5% of whatever the end prize pool is, which is super cool. So it's completely free to sign up with the link down in the description below, whether you're new or old, you've been on the exchange for BYDFI for a year or two, or you're a new sign up, anyone can enter this competition. So make sure to check it out. Anywho, diving into the technical analysis here, continuing for what I said with XRP, I actually want to look at the coin market cap briefly. You can see right now we are consolidating down just a hair, but for the most part, we don't look too bad. We really don't look too bad at all here. You can see it's a lot of consolidation though. We've had this kind of reversal trend up, and now we're kind of consolidating, floating sideways. We are entering the weekend. Typically, weekend means consolidation. Anything can happen though. With the markets the way they are right now, anything can happen. We could see a breakout as early as today or tomorrow here. So definitely, this is the time to be keeping your eyes peeled. Lots of these cryptos look like they have one last pump left in them, which is why you need to be focusing up here. Beautiful flag pull up on XRP, followed by lower low patterns here, filling in the gap beautifully. And if we can confirm closure outside this resistance, I would very likely expect to see a major break to the upside here. I'd be very excited to see that take place. And it really just comes down to when. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when that breakout is going to take place here. So just keep your eyes on this. You could intra trade this if you really want to, but for those that want to play it a little more conservative here, what I would recommend is just waiting out. I'm going to wait for this to close above resistance here, and then we can long that to the upside. You can see it even clearer on the daily charts here that there is a clear as day bull flag forming, and we're going to take advantage of it when it does decide to pop. So I'm excited to see the results of this. Keep your eyes peeled. We always wait for these technical indicators to form before we do any sort of crazy trading, and here's the perfect one forming on XRP, and it goes beyond XRP. Solana's doing the same freaking thing. Solana has a massive bull flag, lower high, lower low pattern, filling in the gap beautifully, and once we get that confirmation that we've all been patiently waiting for, we are going to see a very nice pump to the upside. Like I said, intraday, you could trade inside of here. We don't know how low it's going to go, but when it does decide to confirm closure above resistance, which is so obvious, we'll buy in for a long, which is going to be very exciting. And it could be the last one, could be a 30% run, could be an 80% run. We don't know, but it's most likely going to be the last run that we have. And then we'll start our descent back into a more bearish market, which would be crazy, but definitely going to happen. Obviously, all trades are done on BYDFI, the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. Buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. Every single thing you'd want on an exchange is offered on BYDFI. So definitely make sure to check them out here. More so than that, what I do want to show you as well is that they have a reward center, and then they also have a demo trading account here. And you can see that the reward center is offering new users that sign up $100 in free bonus crypto. A little goes a long way. You can leverage 100 to become 2K, and you can withdraw whatever profits you earn off that, which is crazy. And if you lose it, who cares? It's bonus money. You can earn up to 8K in deposits, which is also super cool. And then they have a demo trading account with $50,000 you can as a demo money to play around with here, and you can do whatever you want with that, which is super cool. Resets, practice your skills, get familiar with the exchange. If you lose it, it resets. So be it. Just get familiar, and then when you're ready and comfortable, then you can switch on over and head on over to the live trading account. Anywho, to wrap up today's video here, you can see we talked about the XRP formation of the bull flag, Solana's formation of a bull flag. Now we need to look at Ethereum, which is clearly showing an ascending broadening wedge here. We are waiting for that confirmation. You can see within this ascending broadening wedge, we are coming to near end. We could easily head up higher, of course, but more than likely, we are probably going to be breaking down through that and correcting to the downside, which is really truly what I'm waiting for here. At some point, we're probably going to see a descent. There could even be some sort of downtrend right now forming on this. That's a big possibility too, as we're getting squeezed here. So very big chance we could start to see that corrective behavior and then see that correction that we all patiently waiting for, or at least I am here. Bitcoin's doing an eerily similar thing. There's definitely some sort of resistance correction needed, and then we'll probably pop down and expect to see a major correction take place here. So I'm excited. Hopefully you guys are excited. There's a lot of upcoming trades available for these cryptos. Some look extremely bullish. Some look extremely bearish. Obviously, there's always that intent that we could explode up. It's not typical, but it is definitely a big possibility. This is less of an ascending fractal as it is more of a just a ascending formation here. It's less of an ascending broadening wedge. But as we get held onto here, we're going to see whether or not we head up higher or we see that descent. And then stock market just looks ready to crumble. I mean, we not like a bear market by any means, but a healthy pullback would be so beneficial, I think, for the stock market here. It's only a matter of time before we find out. But that's it for today's episode. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.